The government's migration policy faced a huge backlash as Good Morning Britain highlighted the latest figures while interviewing people from both sides of the argument. The show's reporter Jonathan Swain visited Nuneaton, where he spoke to asylum seekers and residents before reporting back to hosts Kate Garraway and Ed Balls. His report came as Home Office Minister Mike Tapp said the government will go harder and faster to reduce immigration in future. Meanwhile, it was confirmed 674 people illegally crossed the channel on Tuesday. As the show posted the clip on X, outraged viewers voiced their thoughts on the issue. Nobody believes a word. They will lose track of them after dumping them in random hotels across the country and pass the buck like they always do. What's happened to one in, one out? One asked. Now interview a British family with kids who pay taxes who's been waiting on the housing list for years and ask them how they feel about mass illegal immigration. A second fumed. A third made an observation from an interview with an asylum seeker, writing, "As your interview said, he didn't stay in France as we give them free handouts that Starmer got them when he was a lefty lawyer." A fourth chimed in, "Labour policy on immigration. Push the repeated statement button, then never get anywhere." A fifth penned, "Watching the interview, I'm afraid I've had to change my mind. I can see why those who are working feel the way they do. I didn't think it was true illegal immigrants who only wanted to come to the UK for the money and accommodation." However, a sixth reasoned, "Yet the comparative numbers for August were down. They all came last week instead." During the report, Swain spoke to one asylum seeker called Mohammed who invited him into the house he shares with 7 other men after they were moved from a hotel. He explained he had been given his clothing by the hotel and, speaking through a translation app, he said despite speaking French he had no desire to stay in France. Originally from Guinea in Africa, he said he gets treated better in the UK as he get money every week and the house to sleep in. However, he complained there was little to do as he waited to be processed through the asylum system, saying, "All I do is eat. I sleep afterward too. I exercise. That's all I do." Swain also spoke to a local resident named Scott who has 3 daughters who was flying a Union flag. "You just can't do anything. You're fearing with what's gonna happen to your kids." "Who's about," he said of the issue.